What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to take you through how I stealth strip a beast gear stand. I got my beast gear stand in the mail about 2 weeks ago, and today I got in my backpack straps from Elevated Stand Company, and yesterday I got in some stealth strips from my buddy Josh at Before the Echo podcast. So I'm going to take you guys through how I do it, and maybe give you some tips and help you, put one of these things together a little bit faster. The stealth strips are really great for any of your stands. It keeps all the banging down. If the metal hits metal when you're getting it up in the tree, it'll quieten everything down, and you won't make any noise to where you alert the deer that are possibly close by your stand when you're hanging it, if you're hunting close to bedding or something like that. So let's get started. All right, so here's the stand. I'm going to take off the strap first, and you can hear it's banging around and making all kind of noise. And so we'll do a little kind of a test or whatever to let you guys hear the difference. That's the strap cam buckle of what kind of noise you're looking at it making before we stealth strip it. So we're going to stealth strip the cam buckle as well as all the stand. These stands, I hunted with Josh last year in Illinois, and he had one of these stands, and I had never seen one before. I hunt out of a saddle as well, but I wanted to try doing something different with a stand. So they finally got these back in. This was a blemish stand. You can probably see right here, there's some blemishes on it, scratches. Nothing wrong with the stand at all, but I got it like $50 off or something like that. So I went ahead and ordered one. They're not cheap. They're over $600, but man, this thing is so lightweight. You can literally like hold it with a pinky. I'll show you guys. So I'm holding that with a pinky, and it is not hurting at all. They're ridiculous how light this stand is. It's only about, I think it's like, I don't know, 6 pounds, 8 ounces, but it's really, really light. And also too, just kind of show you how much room you got on it when you're sitting down on it. So if you're sitting in the tree, you still have tons of room down here to, move around and stand up or whatever. Just flip the seat up. As you can see, plenty of room to step around on it to make your shot. So it's not really small like some of the other stands out here that are made. And I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the weight and also the size of it for what it weighs. All right, so first thing, we need to find out where the contact points are on here, where your stand's going to make noise. So one contact point is going to be this little spot right here. You see the stand hits this. Looks like they put a little plastic piece on there to maybe tame that down a little bit. Second piece is going to be the top part of the stand. You can see right here it hits where it hits the platform right there. So those things you're going to want to stealth strip. Now, when this hits too, doesn't really make a lot of noise. I'm still going to probably put a little piece there to kind of quieten it down. We're going to stealth strip these because you can rub your boots up against it and it can squeak and make noise. Also hitting this right here, but I think those are going to be the main two contact points that we're going to have. This is going to be the bottom of the seat where it hits the stand. So we're going to wrap the whole outside of the stand, probably this middle bar here, and then this right here. That should take care of everything. So let's get started. All right, so obviously you're going to need stealth strips. You're going to need a good sharp pair of scissors. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do this, but maybe this will at least cut down on a little bit of your time. I'm going to take the seat off and let you know where the contact points are, where you want to focus on putting your steel strip so you don't wrap the stand and then go, oh man, what did I forget? Making noise somewhere else, then you gotta wrap it again and take the seat off and go over it over and over and over. All right, so I just finished the top seat, and the piece where the adjuster hits, you can see, a lot quieter. It took about probably 5 minutes to do that whole piece. You know, it's not perfect, but she'll work. So now we're gonna move on to the bottom. All right, so I'm all finished. Everything is still stripped. Now on the sides, I went long ways and just curled, you know, wrapped it around this top and went along the edge. On the front, you can see I wrapped it through and around, all the way around it. And then I did it back here again. The reason I did that is because you have a lot more space between these, so it's easier just to wrap this. It's to where back here, everything's a lot closer together, so it's just easier to do this. And we did the spot where this hits, and actually that hits the stand and then the seat. You can hear no noise, very little. Very little noise. So that's how we wrapped the B stick, or the B stand. So now I'm going to go and put my elevated backpack straps on it. So now we'll go through that. So I started to wrap my cables here, and I was just going to wrap it around the cables, but it got twisted up really quick. So I would suggest cutting them into strips about like an inch wide, and then just running down the cable and just going around it like that. All right, so now I'm done. I've got the stand all steel stripped. I'd say it took probably about 20 minutes from start to finish. Made a couple mistakes on the way, but overall it was pretty easy to do. Of course, like I said, it's not rocket science. Anyway, now you can see the difference in from before. It was loud before. That's this hitting the ground actually. In here. Not making any noise. So much quieter. Now we're gonna put our elevated backpack straps on. That's them right there. They look pretty nice. They were some of the nicer ones I could find online. There weren't a lot out there, and they were pretty nice. They're like $69, I think, and they got here in about 5 days from when I ordered them. So put those on, and I'll let you know what I think of it. Pieces right here, and then of course you got your strap, and then that's to connect it, and I guess just a quick disconnect there. So the way it goes on, it took me like 2 seconds to figure this out, but I kind of had to scratch my head. So anyway, so this is going to go over like this, to get my GoPro set up. So, let me see. Yep. So that's going to go over the top there. And then you have a loop right here. It's going to go through there. And that little piece clips in. Easy as that. I'm going to finish putting these on, and I'll let you guys know if they're pretty comfortable. Alright. So now I've got the straps put on. They were easy to put on. Took like 30 seconds to put them on. Really comfortable. I mean, this deal doesn't weigh anything. It's like I have air on my back, literally. But anyway, hope this helped you out. I had a hard time finding good straps when I was looking online, and it just seemed like they were generic, or they had the big waist panel that snaps forward, and I just felt like that was too much going to be hanging off the bottom of your stand when you're up in a tree. So the Elevate seemed like they were the best ones for the money. Like I said, 69 bucks. They're really cushioned. I don't know if you can see that. They got a lot of cushion in them. They got the strap that goes across the front to give you more support, and they go on really easy, and you can snap them off and on real easy. So highly recommend these. They look pretty good. Of course, B stands are awesome. They're light as heck and made real well too. And then Stealth strips. So any one of those companies has my approval, if that means anything. Anyway, till next time, I'm Patrick, Native South Outdoors. Y'all subscribe. Take care, and good hunting season.